and bought 2 bottles of hair product, a bottle of shampoo, a box of trash bags, and 1 Halloween decoration. $70 on my Target Red card. That's with my 5% discount. My son's looking at the cart and going, Mom, this was $70. We didn't even get anything. Yeah, I know, kid. And he doesn't even remember a time when you could get a 2-bedroom apartment in a decent area of town for $600 a month. Now a 1-bedroom apartment in a mediocre part of town is $2,000 a month. Gas is $5.49 a gallon. It cost me $65 to fill up my tank. Before, my grocery bill per month was $350. Now it's $600 a month, and I buy the exact same amount of groceries. This shit is out of control. What does the bourgeoisie think that the outcome of this is going to be? They cannot possibly believe that extracting every last dime out of the working class by inflating all of the prices and paying us poverty wages is a sustainable economic model. And the thing is that I could be mad at the bourgeoisie all day long, but they are doing exactly what is expected. They are greedy sociopaths. This is what they do. I am more mad at Americans because instead of uniting against this common enemy who is robbing us blind, we are fighting over whether or not drag queens can read books to children. At what point are we going to stop taking this shit lying down, put our foots down, and say, fuck this, and not allow it anymore? We cannot even afford to live in this country. We can't even afford to die in this country. The Republican Party is bought and paid for by the same greedy sociopaths who are robbing you, me, and our families blind every day. They are manipulating you into believing that they are going to save you from the problems that they created in your life. They have not walked a single inch in your working class shoes. They have no idea the struggle that you and I go through every day in this economy just to feed our families and keep them safe. They are gaslighting you into believing that I am your enemy so that you're distracted while they continue to do their dirt behind your back because they know that if you knew what they were doing, you wouldn't vote for them anymore. Why are you listening to them? The Democratic Party, with the exception of a very small few, is filled with weak and spineless politicians who placate to everyone just so that they can get reelected because they want to maintain some semblance of power in Congress. Why are you placing all of your faith and hope in this party to save us? Your religious leaders are funded by the same corporate sponsors who have bought your politicians, and they are weaponizing your faith against you so that you are distracted by a made-up enemy, your gay neighbor or your liberal coworker, so that you are not paying attention to the extreme financial crimes that they are committing against all of us right under your nose. In the richest country in the world, 500,000 people are homeless when there are more than enough homes to house them, and millions of children are hungry or food insecure, having their one free meal taken away from them at school. 10-year-olds are being forced to bear the child of their rapist. People are rationing their insulin and dying because they cannot afford health care.
All right,
Target yesterday and bought 2 bottles. 500,000 people are homeless when there are more than enough homes to house them, and millions of children are hungry or food insecure, having their one free meal taken away from them at school. 10-year-olds are being forced to bear the child of their rapist. People are rationing their insulin and dying because they cannot afford health care. The water's polluted, the air is polluted, the soil is devoid of nutrients because we have oversaturated it in pesticides. We're not going to be able to grow our own food in the coming decades. The planet is literally dying. And they are putting hotels up in space and telling you that they can't afford to pay you a living wage, and you are believing them. This period is going to go down in the history books as one of the most epic failures that America ever allowed to happen. Future generations are going to study this time in history and ask themselves, why did they not do anything? How could they not see? And if you're sitting behind your phone right now and thinking to yourself, it's not me, it's those goddamn weirdo trans kids, then you are the people that they will be talking about. Wake the fuck up.
You feel safe? I don't feel safe after watching Iran pull a Red Dawn on Israel yesterday.
knowing that we have a potato as a commander-in-chief. He's already fucked us economically, so why not get us into another war? Our borders are wide open, okay? They don't even have to fly from the skies. Once they get their orders, they'll just fucking be here because they're already here as sleeper cells. Thanks to your potato commander-in-chief. In fact, if you still support that potato, you should be investigated because you don't love this country either. This shit needs to change, and it needs to change yesterday. We are fucked. We're just waiting to be massacred. It's not good. Fucking tired of this shit.
Yeah, well, now you know how we feel. I want to say shalom. First thing and foremost, I'm going to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh. By Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and Ruwell. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. News in the gospel abroad, lift up the standard of Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. This is a quick lesson through the spirit from the hopeful elect. The brother posts very edifying content indeed that brothers use for lessons, which the scriptures say, you know, we prophesy through the similitudes of the prophets. So a similitude is basically of a saying of one nature, but in different terms of the same. Now, what you was witnessing in the first video was an Edomite woman bugging out over the state of the economy, on how the American people are not rising up fast enough and how people are just taking it up the rectum with no lube. Well, what do you expect from a debased bunch of people? Okay, the American has been so beat down and so destroyed in the mindset to the point that they really believe that everything is going to fix itself, man. But by the time you Babylonians rise up, it's going to be too late, because they've already infiltrated your borders, like this Edomite was going into. How you got migrants over here, which those migrants, majority of them are mainly sleeper cells. And you can look up what sleeper cells is, and you will get the understanding of what a sleeper cell does and what their true intentions are. Okay, people are pissed off because inflation. Okay, soon to be hyperinflation. Okay, Iran just pretty much attacked Israel, I believe, like around the Gaza Strip, if I'm not mistaken. I have to look more into it, but now they at war with the nation of Israel. Okay, with the land. I won't say the nation because we're the nation of Israel, but they are in land with. They are in war with Amalek. Okay, due to whatever fucking reason, I don't know, but retrospectively, we know that because Amalek is the reason for every war on the planet Earth. And this is really Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai getting at these gutter rats, man, because of all the wickedness they've sown. And really, it's all done by design to pull America into this third world war, because now that America has fighting on front of Ukraine, okay, deploying troops to Poland and different parts of the East or the Middle East or different parts of the world to fight different wars. Now they're getting ready to be an aid into Israel, which eventually they're going to have to reinstate a draft because they're spread so thin. So people are tired, man. And now everybody's complaining about Esau, Edom, about how he's stolen resources and all this other stuff. But when we was telling you people this, y'all didn't listen to us. You know, y'all basically, oh, y'all quit complaining. Y'all complain too much. Oh, y'all get over it. Y'all find a way. It was all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? When we was complaining about how wicked this place is. But now that the cancer is spreading to you Edomites, now all of a sudden, now somebody has to get up and revolt. Well, I got news for you. You people would never revolt. You people would never get up and do anything about it. Like the fact that you've been fucked out of taxes and paying child support since the Clinton administration. So, I mean, if you ain't done nothing then I don't see you doing anything now. Okay, which eventually you will do something. But in that terms of what I mentioned, you're not going to do nothing until it's too late. Okay, and you know what? Good. We don't give a shit. All right, this society has not been good to the Black, Hispanic, and Native American since we got over here, and we're still getting shitted and pissed on day by day. So we don't really give two flying shits about you Edomites and how you feel about your collapsing society. We say let it fall faster. I say, hey, start more wars. Make it more inflationary, you know what I'm saying? More inflation. Okay, make the rents, let that shit go up, man, because we all going to be affected by it, which we all are. But this is showing the men of the Lord that Yahweh Shai is getting ready to come back and get his elect, because things are getting ready to get bad, man, okay? And I ain't talking about Michael Jackson bad, but I'm talking about shit is getting ready to turn for the left. These people getting ready to start murdering each other in mass numbers, okay? So I got a couple of quick precepts, because there's a lot of stuff going on in the world. Like, the Lord is really speeding things up. and you can see it, but it's a lot of things going on in the world, man. And like I said, you blink, you're going to miss something, So, anyway, let's go to the book of, Sirach 41. And I'm going to start at verses 5. And it says, the children of sinners are abominable children, and they that are conversant with the dwelling of the ungodly. But the inheritance of sinners' children shall perish, and their posterity shall have a perpetual reproach. Right, because right now, everybody is reproaching the Edomite for countless wars, endless wars. You know what I'm saying? For stealing resources. Everybody wants them out of their country. Everybody wants them to go back to where they come from. And to be honest with you, they don't even really belong here in America. You know what I'm saying? But the whole world is rising up against you, Edomites. And guess who's going to take the primary abuse of it? You typical peons. Because as you know, the middle class, or what used to be the middle class, which is the lower middle class or the lower class, basically we're responsible of maintaining everything you're seeing. Okay, it's like only 20 to 30% of the population is working to cover 70 to 80% of the burdens of the world. Only 30% of the people are really covering that. So you do the math on that. You got 30% of the people that's actually in the workforce paying taxes. Taxes is going up. Retirement age is going up. You know what I'm saying? The bills are piling up. All types of shit. 30% of people is covering the 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, the 70% of the people that ain't doing nothing, man. And the elites, the 1%, you think they give a shit? Hell no. That's why people are getting ready to start walking away from jobs. Wait till this shit go. Wait till prices go up. Wait till rent goes up another fucking 10, 15%. You think people going to still be working a $25 an hour job? Hell no. People going to say, well, look, give me $100 an hour. Well, I can't work here. Okay. People are even demanding 4-day work weeks because they feel so burnt out by stress. And we all feel it. You know what I'm saying? Even the jobs that's easy. And I go to the work and I go to the office, man. People, they ain't in this shit no more, man. I mean, of course, you got Keisha that's trying to play the role, but people ain't in this no more. People don't have hope. You know what I'm saying? And they want to keep this morale of work going just to keep you mentally enslaved in a system that ain't working for people, man. Like my supervisor asks all the time. She's like, "What? Why everybody seems so down?" I said, news flash. Have you ever paid attention? People, they're tired. People don't want to do this shit no more, man. You know what I'm saying? People don't want to do it no more. People are tired. They're sick of it. And you expect people to put a smile on it? It's not going to get better. Okay? Babylon is not going to get no better than what it's going to get worse. Okay? And we pray for the worst for this place. Okay? Because the fucking worst can't be fast enough for this goddamn place, man. I'm tired. All right? We're tired of this shit. We're ready to start seeing you people get your judgment, man. You know? And it says here, the inheritance of sinners' children shall perish, and their posterity shall have a perpetual reproach, and the children will complain of an ungodly father, because they should be reproached for his sake. Right, man, and they're being reproached for his sake now, because the coming Edomite is suffering because of the workings of the elites. Okay, and the fact that Esau is complaining about it because he don't like living like a nigga. Okay, his big thing is, man, it's too many niggas that's on this level, and you got some Jakes that's doing better than Edomites, man, and they hate that. So now everybody got a crowd to hope and a beacon of hope for these people. Now all of a sudden we got to be the ones that come and fix everything. Nah, let this motherfucker fall and burn, man. You know what I'm saying? Because this place ain't done nothing for our people. Okay, they ain't done nothing for our people, and it ain't gonna do nothing but put more hell on us, man. It was a scripture I wanted to get. She made a comment, so I'm gonna have to watch the video again. Oh, there we go. Proverbs 29:2. Bingo. Matter of fact, I'll just read it off here. This is the book of Proverbs 29:2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. Right? And the righteous are not in authority, but instead we are enslaved to this system. You see, this system has been unrighteous to our people. And that's the reason why the Most High is making moves that he's making, because he says he's going to plead with them for his people, for his heritage, for our sake. Okay, because of the wickedness that they've done. They've hijacked the planet Earth. They've fucked, like she said it. She said the Earth is literally dying. Okay, and it is. Every other week they want to cut down trees, deforestation. And the trees are dying because, for the simple fact, you know, the pollutants they spraying in the air, the chemicals they spraying in the air. Okay, like trees are actually living organisms. They contain DNA of their own. They're living. You know what I'm saying? The grass is living. The earth is a living organism, but it's getting weaker by the moment because we're not in power. And the minute we get in power, the earth will replenish its fruit, man. Okay, because we on E right now. Okay, we literally, like the elder brother Ariana did a lesson like early this year. He said you got to learn how to play injured. We playing injured, man. You know, but Yahweh Shai is making good on that promise. It says, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. The people are in the mourning, man. Every time you wake up, it's another goddamn tax. Your bill is going up. They threatened to disconnect my fucking light bill because I was like $168. Like, that's the average light bill for the average person. How the hell you gonna threaten to disconnect my shit because you failed to take the payment out when I have it coming out every month? And $168 for fucking that's too goddamn much, man. Especially for, man, I live by my goddamn self, man, for the most part. You know? So why in the hell is my light bill that goddamn high? Why? Because he's, playing with the weather. You know what I'm saying? And by me staying on a higher floor, heat rises. So if you at the top floor, your bill is going to be extra high. And depending on what the asshole beneath you does, then my bill will be higher if this asshole don't have on his heat or his air. I would take the full brunt of it, man. Okay, because I remember that apartment was vacant for like a month, 2 months downstairs, and they didn't have the AC on. So my apartment was left to take the hit of the apartment beneath me and my apartment. You know what I'm saying? And, of course I paid it off, but it just like, this is ridiculous. I almost didn't pay the motherfucker, man. I only paid it because, we coming into the winter months. And I'm like, well, yeah, I'm going to need some heat. But I almost didn't pay it. I almost said, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Because the only thing y'all doing is stealing it and putting it in your pockets. Okay? Here I got a sun in the sky, but yet I got to pay a group of fucking Edomite devils money to keep power running through my unit, man. Which shows you we don't own shit. You should be fucking mad, man. All right? But fuck these people. The Americans are hurt. Well, good. Let you be hurt. Because you're a bunch of proud, base degenerates any goddamn way, man. You Americans are proud as all hell. So we don't feel bad for you. Honestly speaking, I'm laughing at your ass, man. And you still got clowns out here that's still teaching that the name of the Lord is Christ. Israelites. And I ain't gonna get on you dudes, but this is 2nd Esdras 8 and 50. It says, for many great misery should be done to them in a latter time that should dwell in the world because they have walked with great pride. Okay, you people in America have walked with great pride, man. Now that the chickens are coming home to roost, you don't like it. And that shows how fucked up people are because they feel like they can dish out the abuse, but then when it comes back on them, then they have a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? They pissed off at that. Oh, well, motherfucker, your society is responsible for the death of fucking billions of people, man. Hundreds of millions of people. I'll say it that way. But yet when it comes back and bites you in the ass, you want to play stupid? We need to do something about it. No, you need to do something about it. We gonna sit back and watch you clowns eat each other, man. You know what I'm saying? Fuck this goddamn place. We don't give a shit. And it says, for great misery should be done to them that in the latter time should dwell in the world because they have walked in great pride. Yeah, you people are proud as hell, especially you damn women. Okay, you're the most proudest. You're the most, to be in the most lowest state, you're the most proud. That's why the Most High going to send a real death angel through this place real soon. And it's going to start cleaning a lot of people up, man, in some very grotesque ways. You know what I'm saying? And it says, but understand thou for thyself and seek out the glory for such as be like thee. And this is the reason why we're seeking out the elect, man. Like you got these clowns in Israel talking about we got to wake up the whole nation. Look, man, birds of a feather flock together, man. All right. If you want to be in dealings with a wicked jig, then so be it. All right. But we're seeking out such be like ourselves, the hopeful elect. OK, we want to get the hell up out of here. OK, I ain't trying to have no dealings with a nigga that rather exalt his fringes and his dreads over over the name of Yahweh Shai. I ain't trying to deal with no guys like that, man. Okay, we ain't trying to deal with men like that. Now you got all these group of reprobates. Now, like we've been telling them, now everybody turning on each other because, hey, we've been warning. And that's the crazy part. We look out for even you other counts. We look out for you. We warn you of the wicked niggas you be dealing with. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all persecute us for trying to warn you. Oh, y'all get on everybody. But yeah, y'all take heed to our warning when you get bit by that serpent too, don't you? We even look out for other Israelite camps, man. But who comes to the defense of the great millstone? No motherfucking body. But you, that's good. Yahweh Shai got us, man. Because, hey, Yahweh Shai said, he says, I'm with thee even unto the ends of the world. So we don't need you clowns, man. We got the Lord. The Lord is going to be our vindicator. Okay? Because we extol brotherly love to you other groups, man. By cursing you out and warning you of the niggas that you're us just telling you about this guy Nate of the IUIC. We're really warning you, man, to look out for that viper, bro. Okay, you look at it as an act of hate. We're warning you to get away from these men that mean you are not in their best interest, man. We're warning you. We're blowing a trumpet. We're trying to warn you other groups. Get away from these leaders. Oh, y'all niggas in GMS, y'all hating. Me ain't hating. We trying to warn you from getting fucked over. Clearly, certain Jakes are getting it, man. You know? But we still among the scribes and Pharisees. Here men give us credit for warning them, but they curse us like the scriptures say, hey, they bless you in one mouth and one saying, and they curse you in another. The guys that was with the what you call them guys, the new covenant, them bug outs. Two guys basically was exposed to them two bug outs of that group. And now, they bringing it out. They said, man, GMS, you were right. But yet we still a bunch of wicked niggas to them, though. He said, we still think you're a bunch of wicked ass scribes and Pharisees. Yeah, they curse us, but bless us in the same time. It's like, goddamn, bro. That's why it's going to be so beautiful when the Lord really vindicates his men, But anyway, getting back on topic, it says, for unto you is paradise open, and the tree of life is planted, and the time to come is prepared. Plentiness is made ready, a city is builded, and rest is allowed. Yea, perfect goodness and wisdom. And that's going to be in the kingdom, man. Okay. But the root of evil is sealed up from you, and weakness and the moth is hid from you. Moth represents corruption, man. Okay. Death and corruption. And corruption is fled into hell to be forgotten, man. Okay. So all his wicked works are going to be done away with on this side. But this is the book of Isaiah 19th chapter. It says, the burden of Egypt, behold, Yahweh rideth upon a swift cloud, and should come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt should be moved at his presence, and the hearts of the Egyptians should melt in the midst of it, man. And they're in these people are in a low state right now, okay? Like the average Edomite, man, it's like really they're just riding the gravy train until the gravy runs out. You know what I'm saying? They just riding because eventually they know that things are gonna get high, and pretty much these Americans, they laid down, okay? They laid down and they took it. You know what I'm saying? They have no hope. They have no fight. And this is why that next world's war is going to be a total disaster for the West, because they don't have it in them no more. They've done. And the world is seeing the weakness of this society, man. Okay, when you got a bunch of men walking around like women and vice versa, and you got kids chopping off their lower extremities, man. You know what I'm saying? It's total debase, man. It's degeneracy at its finest. You see, and the world is seeing that, and they're going to exploit that, man. Okay, and there will be a fool to not exploit that. So we gonna laugh at your asses when you go down, man. Because look, like I say, this place ain't been good to my people. So fuck this place, man. All right, good for it. It can't come quick enough. And it says, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother. And you know what's so funny? They'll try to persecute us for saying that. But yeah, you don't even help your own people. You don't even give a shit. Biden don't give a shit about you Americans, man. You think the Rothschilds give a shit about you people? Hell no, man. You think Rockefeller give a damn about? Hell, they're the one that's depleting your resources, man. But they get mad at us for saying the hell with America. But yet you taking the people's hard-earned money and you sending it to a bunch of clowns in the Ukraine and a bunch of clowns over there in the land of Israel. But yeah, you get mad at us because we say the hell with some goddamn Babylon. The average person don't give a shit about this place, man. But it says, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother and everyone against his neighbor, city against city and kingdom against kingdom, man. Okay. And this is what you're going to see. You're going to see proxy wars. You're going to see world wars. You're going to see civil wars, class wars, race wars. Okay. Even on down to the animals at war with each other. God damn it. That's what we're going to witness. But it says, and the spirit of Egypt shall fell in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they should seek to the idols and to the charmers and to them that have familiar spirits and to wizards, because basically they're going to consult into left-hand sorcery to get an answer as to what's being depicted on the planet Earth. And those demons are weary, man. They like, look, we don't have no more revelation to give you. We've deceived you. We've led you to believe that this is the way to go, but we've set you up to bring back the Lord. So you've been played by your own left-hand counsel. But it says, and the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel Lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them, says the Lord and the Lord of hosts. Okay. So I'm going to pretty much end it there, because there's a lot going on. It's a lot I really want to talk about. But giving all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shai. And with that, Shalom and the Barber Ball. Shalom.